नहीं वो ऐसा रहते ना, आड़े रहते हैं ना।
करना पड़ता है शायद इसमें।
हेलो 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 हेलो। तो ये मेरा साउंड आ रहा है। दो माइक्स आए और डेस्कटॉप ऑडियो को डिसेबल कर दिया मैंने।
ओके भी दबाना पड़ता
ये देखो अब दो माइक्स आ गए इधर।
हेलो
हेलो
हेलो हेलो हेलो हेलो
हेलो हेलो हेलो।
हेलो हेलो हेलो
नाज माइक
वॉइस आ रही है, आ रही है वॉइस।
नहीं, इट्स नॉट अबाउट आवाज़। एक मिनट अभी और करने का है। माइक वन इज माइन मतलब
2 is mine. Okay, fine. So, दोनों సూపరా
ఆ బ్యాగ్లో హెడ్ ఫోన్స్ అనేది పైన పైన इसको प्लग इन कर माइक के प्लेस नहीं नहीं इसमें వస్తా లేదు మాట్లాడు.
The match is yet to start here. Yeah. Batting first by Power Strikers team.
మాట్లాడరా మామ.
Interesting context here. The openers are Rajesh and Praveen. They done very well in the first game. Sorry, second game.
तो इससे नहीं आ रहे हो तो हमको एक बार तब ऑन करके चेक कर देना ना वॉइस कैसा आता है बोल के एक्चुअली लास्ट टाइम जो हुआ ना क्या चला बोल तो
Hindi. ఓకేనా
మైక్ వస్తుంది అది
నేను ఇంకా ఆన్ చేయలేదు.
ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నావు చూద్దామని చెప్పేసి ఆన్ చేసుకున్నాను.
ఫస్ట్ వైట్ డెలివరీ.
ఫోన్
Nice one from the bowler. Oh, it's the edge and gone for a 4. Excellent, excellent from Rajesh. Could have been a slip catch, but in the end, it's went for a 4.
బస్ బస్ నేను లీడ్ చేస్తాను ఫాలో అప్ చేయి. దట్స్ అ వైడ్ డెలివరీ అగైన్.
2 wides in the first 2 balls.
That was put in the place in the gap. Is running away to the boundary. The fielder does a trembling effort to cut it off for 2 runs. So welcome back audience. Here we are again in the another exciting contest of this corporate cricket league played between power strikers
And Max Infra
and
Marvels.
Max Infra Marvels. So power striker won the toss and they have choose to bat first. That's defended straight. Some sort of confusion between the runners. No damage done. Luckily for power strikers.
Interesting 2 balls coming up in the first over. Rajesh is playing sensible cricket here, not taking any type of risks.
That was on the pads.
But into the fielder.
బాల్ పడినప్పుడు నేను మాట్లాడతాను దానికి ఫాలో అప్గా నేను మాట్లాడు. That was on the pads again, but they steal a single here. Good running.
That's a overthrow.
Chance of overthrows. Not taking any risk
A
here.
little chaos, but in the end, it's fine for the power strikers. First over done, 9 for 0. Praveen yet to face any ball. Abhiram done a decent job, just giving 9 runs in the very first over. The new bowler Malesh into the strike. And still Raj is facing the ball. That's inside edge. No run there. There's a dot ball from the Malesh. First two dot balls. Dot ball coming up. That's a good strike from the Rajesh, but no run there. A overthrow, but in the end, no runs there. First 3 dots from the Malesh. Oh, excellent from the Malesh here. What a ball it was. Through the gates, and answer Rajesh is clueless, and first strike for the Max Infra Marvels. And it's a early breakthrough for the Max Infra Marvels. They get rid of the skipper itself, who done pretty decent job in the second match, and it's a massive blow for the power strikers here.
Hello.
That's an excellent delivery from the Malesh. Unbeatable, unplayable. The new batsman VSR here. The new batsman VSR here. Malesh done a great job with the first 4 balls. And need to play, power strikers need to play some sensible cricket here, because they lost the skipper early, which is, where he is very good form in this tournament. Last 2 balls.
बस चेक करो 2 ऑडियो सारे
That's a cutaway. Only single there. And the first ball for the Praveen to strike. And it's the last ball in the second over. Last ball. That's a nice defense from Praveen. No run there. Excellent over from the Malesh, taking the skipper wicket and just giving 1 run. It's 10 for 1 after 2. next.
So Abhiram continuing his spell. Good delivery and good leave by VS Rao again.
That's right on the money from the bowler. Just hitting the deck hard.
Mind you, audience, this is a power play, and only two fielders are allowed outside the circle, and both the fielders outside the circle are on the offside. Tries to heave it, gets a under edge. Will only be a single though.
And Praveen on the strike. Super, super.
That was defended straight to the long off. Going for a run.
Oh!
Gone if he
done,
hits.
no,
And that's
Praveen
a direct
got
hit.
for-
Umpire has no hesitation to raise his finger here.
That's amazing effort from the fielder. What a throw it was. Just like anything.
Trying to seek a single at the long off, at the mid off. There's no run there. And the end, he perishes. Trying to streak a single here.
Power strikers are a bit of bother here. Just 11 for 2 after 2.2. You need some sensible cricket to construct the innings rather than over the destruction. Naresh is the new batsman here.
So Abhiram is doing a great thing here. Got the edge of the first ball of his skipper. Unfortunately, that was gone in the gap. But somehow Rajesh perished. And this over, he has not given any singles, any runs. Batsman has to take some risks. And they try to steal a single here in the gaps. An excellent throw that is from the midfielder. Gets himself a wicket.
It's an interesting context in how Naresh going to be play this game. He's a very destructive batsman from the ball one itself. It's an interesting context coming up.
Tries to heave again. Straight to the fielder. Dot ball.
A good ball from Dabiram for just giving one run in first 4 balls. Last interesting 2 balls coming up.
All the fielders inside the circle are in single saving position, not giving any easy singles. That's an excellent delivery. Batsman has no clue whatsoever playing the delivery.
And we are just seeing how ball arriving.
Both these batsmen, VS Rao and Naresh, are vastly experienced. This experienced duo has some work to do here for power strikers. That was defended. This time, safely reached by both the batsmen.
Seems to be there is miscommunication between the batsmen. It's happened in last 2 overs. I need to work on this. Otherwise, it's going to be cost heavily. Actually, we already saw 1 run out.
So, end of the third over, power strikers are in a spot of bother, losing 2 wickets for the loss of for 12 runs.
Malesh with back with second over. VS are going to strike. That's a nice one from the batsman. Seems there is a run out. Batsman on the ground. Lot of fumbling is happening between the batsmen. Naresh with the first ball. He's a very destructive batsman. And it's an interesting context how we're going to work on this. You need to construct the innings. That's a misfield there. And comfortable too.
Both these batsmen are rotating the strike. Much needed for power strikers at this point of time. knowing the importance of wickets, showing up their experiences at the right time.
That's a powerful strike, but in the end, no run.
So the captaincy has been very proactive here from MIMs. Only two fielders are allowed outside the circle, one in the long on and one at the
That's
sweeper cover.
excellent bowling from the Mallesh, not giving any type of freebies, just try to stick on the basics. And he's asking questions with his bowling. That's a sensible cricket from the Naresh. Good throw from the fielder. Last ball in the fourth over. We are going to strike. No single there. It's 16 for 2 after completion of 4. Or there is a misfield. And just in the end, it's a only single. 17 for 2 after 4. Thank you.
So Abhiram continuing his spell. He's into his third over. Vesrao defends it straight to the fielder, trying to seek a single again. Fielder does excellent job here. Get rid of the ball early and thrown to the bowler.
Just a gentle reminder, guys. In first 3 wickets, two people perished just because of runouts, and itself articulates. I mean, power strikers need to be very cautious about their running, otherwise it's going to cost heavily. Already 3 done, just for 17, and still there is a power play, and power strikers are a bit of bother here.
The MAMs are doing a great thing here, keeping the fields very tight, not giving away any easy singles, making it tough for the power strikers to rotate the strike, and batsmen are under pressure when they are not rotating the strike at the right time. And both Praveen and Vesh Rao tried to sneak a single inside the 38 circle. They perished for a good fielding effort from the MIMs.
It's been the last 4 hours since the last boundary came, and MIM are doing excellent job by not giving any type of freebies here. They just considered only 1-4 in the entire 4.1 overs, and itself says how they are consistent with their line and lengths.
The new batsman Sidhu is on strike. Mind you, he is the man of the match in the previous match for the power strikers. He made an excellent innings. We can say it a match-winning innings. Good, this is from Abhiram, keeping it very tight.
Narek just trying to construct some partnership here rather than going for districts. What is his name? What is he intend of?
That's a ripper. Batsman has no clue whatsoever. The captain has a slip in place as well for such kind of deliveries. Abhiram is known for that deliveries. Mind you, he already got one edge. Like unfortunately for him, that was placed in the gap by Rajesh. He's asking questions in the fourth and fifth stamp line here. That was on the pads again, trying to streak a quick single. And this is judged well this time by Naresh.
An interesting two balls coming up. Sidhu yet to replace a ball, and mind you guys, he got the man of the match in the last game for his excellent all-rounder performance. He got around 553, I reckon. An interesting thing how he going to play this innings.
So Sidhu facing Abhiram. Tries to cut it for the third man. Got off the mark of the first ball he has faced. Shows up the confidence of a man in form.
Last ball in the fifth over. Naresh facing. He's 4 of 7, just trying to construct the innings. Interesting ball here. That's a nice delivery from the Abhiram. What a spell it was. 13 from these 3 overs. Even though he's not getting wickets, but he's done very good job right at from the money itself. 5 overs done, 19 for 3. And last over in power play coming up. And it's a very interesting from the captain, just using just the 2 bowlers in power play. And no irony, I mean no wonder, no astonishing in that, because they are doing such a decent job here.
So last over of the power play coming up. Interesting to see how power strikers plays this slow over. He tries to pull it in the gap. There's no protection here. And that ball is rising away very quickly to the boundary.
And no boundary there, and comfortable 3. Nice shot from the Sidhu.
Sidhu showing some urgency here. Recognizing this is the last over of the power play and the field will be spread after this over. And he's scoring some quick runs here. Interesting to see how Naresh goes here. Will he play?
That's a nice shot from the Naresh. Oh, in the but field there is a protection there, just a comfortable single. And Jerry overfield, but no run there. Sidhu with his third ball. That's a nice shot from the Sidhu. Seems to there are 2 runs there. In the end, it's comfortable. Taken.
Nicely defended. Straight back to the bowler.
And Mallesh is very economical here. 2.4, just 1 for 12, not giving any type of freebies, just hitting the deck hard. That's a nice.
That's missed. But not the edge. He caught the edge here. And that's an excellent catch from the keeper as well. Mallesh, mind you all the people, Mallesh has been economical. But he has bowled a very tight length to get rid of inform Sidhu. He's working back to the pavilion. He looks very strong in his defensive pushes. But he has to perish here for a good delivery from Mallesh.
Power striker in a great spot of bother here. They got the very great man in Sidhu, which he got man of the match in last match. And need to play some sensible cricket here. Just 25 over after 6. I mean, still run rate is only 4 here. and need to play some good cricket to give good total or competitive total here.
So MIMs are doing a great thing here. They have broken the backbone, which is a top order for power strikers. Now this is very interesting. Now how this Naresh plays on from here. Will they go for this aggressive approach which they are known for from the past, or will they try to take singles out of the strikes and build some and stitch some good partnership here? So the new batsman Karim is on strike now.
Interestingly, Karim
Earlier match Karim played here and he has got his best bowling figures of 6-4.
and he
But
done
he has something to do here with the bat. Can he show up his all-rounder skills? Can he stitch a partnership with the top order batsman Naresh here? Interesting to see how power strikers plays on from here.
the new bowler Torres here. Naresh facing Torres here. That's a nice one from Torres. No
Good
run,
call,
no
good
run
call,
there.
good calling. This is from Naresh. Not taking any risk in terms of running this time. They already lost couple of wickets trying to run and sneak singles.
He is yet to play as anti. Generally, Naresh is such a player who always comes with his aggression and those type of things. But interestingly, due to the match inevitable situations, he is not playing that much aggressive. Just playing some sensible cricket here. Just taking singles and rotating the strike.
Shot
Use
for a-
appeal from the bowler, and umpire says no. First
So,
3 dots from the Torres here. That's a nice shot from the Naresh. Just a single there.
so change in after the end of the power play, the spiel has spread. The protection is in the long boundaries, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, cover, and a third man or in boundary saving positions.
Last 2 balls coming up. Karim facing first ball. That's a nice one. The misfield there. And there is a comfortable 2 runs.
The ball gone through his legs. The fielder tries to cut it off, but he oversees the ball, making sure that ball is going under his legs. Fortunately for MIMs, no boundary conceded.
Last ball coming up from the Torres over is just giving 3 in first 5 balls. Last ball here. That's a sensible cricket from Karim. Just a defense shot, no run there. 4 runs from Torres over. It's 28 for after completion of 7. Are they interesting? That's what interesting.
Okay.
Muthu, the new bowler. Sorry, pardon. It's Surendra M.
So Surendranath with the ball, bowling his first over of this innings. Naresh on strike. That's on the pads. Defended straight to the fielder. Good running this is.
That's an overthrow. No, sir, no run there. Sheriff, how many runs are you going to you going to reckon, Sheriff?
The first match power strikers played here, they have scored around 97 to 98 runs, I guess. So any
Then what's your projected score? That's a nice shot from Karim, but only single there.
of the match situations Power Strikers are in, they already lost 4 wickets. Any score which is 110, 120 would be very compatible here. Mind you, MM is bowling very tight length. Just now we're talking about tight lengths. Naresh chipped his straight to the fielder once. He caught it, and Surendranath strikes in his first over. Power Strikers are in a deep spot of bother here.
Power strikers are in a great disbelief. They lost their very aggressive batter Naresh after facing 14 balls. I mean, it going to be cost heavily. We'll see how it going to be. They already lost half of the team here. I mean, it's all about playing some sensible cricket here. I mean, yeah, what a performance from MIM. Perishing when it. I mean, trying to wrap the things when it needed the most.
So half of the team back in the hut for Power Strikers.
And
So,
it's still
so,
34-5 after 7.3.
so all the top orders has not been shown any impact here. It's up to the middle order batsmen to stitch some good partnership and get a decent partnership here for Power Strikers.
The new batsman Srinivas Reddy. He has very vast experience, and it's all about how he going to play this. That's what experience comes about. He's a good all-rounder though.
So Surendra, that's driven. That's a good looking shot there from Srinivas Reddy, but
But
straight to the fielder.
but no run there.
That's another drive. Luckily for Reddy, it was in the gap.
It went for. I mean,
He gets himself a boundary here.
And
That's Srinivas.
remind you guys, it's the four after seven overs. I mean, much needed boundary for the power strikers, and they are struggling a lot here for getting runs. And MIM won't bother here very much because they strike the most when it needed.
That's a wide delivery. Trying to be straight. Missed his line here. That's Surendra.
Last ball coming up in the eighth over from Surendra. That's a nice defense shot from Reddy.
So end of the 8 overs. Power Strikers are 35 runs for the loss of 5 wickets.
I reckon Sharif Srinivas Reddy going to be play massively here. There are still lot of hours to go, and I guess he's going to play some massive cricket here, with his experience, along with Karim.
Power Striker definitely need him to be there at the last. He already has 100 in his name playing such formats. Power Striker definitely required such innings here at this point of time.
That's a nice ball from the Torres. Nice shot, but no runs there.
Dilip, what do you think Power Striker should do from here?
Playing some sensible cricket, and Reddy need to be play aggressively or need to be punish loose balls, and Karim need to be rotate strike rather than going for some aggression. That's a nice shot like this, and Reddy need to be punish loose balls or any in offline balls, and that going to be too good for Power Strikers team.
They have 12 overs remaining in this innings.
And because plenty hours to go, right? That's what I am saying about. That's nicely cut away. Just single. I mean, should appreciate Reddy. He's playing some good knock here. I mean, he's not only playing cricket but also taking good singles and hitting boundaries, so that run rate in check. That's a nice shot from Karim. Only single there. Singles won't bother too much MIM, I guess.
No, Dilip, this is the right time here for power strikers to stitch some partnership here like this. Like MIM is not such a team who gives away boundaries at ease. They're gonna keep it very tight. Power striker has to face boundaries.
That's a nice shot from Reddy. Just a single there.
So the plan for MIM would be like how to wrap up this remaining 5 wickets without going to the without have to bowl all the 20 overs.
That's a nice shot from Karim. A little fumble there. In the end, it's comfortable too. 9 overs done. It's 41 for 5. So far, so good from MIM. They're not give any type of freebies or any type of extras. They are hitting the length hard and doing such a great job in the field itself. Apart from the misfield, otherwise it's super performance from MIM so far in the first 9. 10th over coming up. It's Surendra back with his spell.
Starts off with a wide delivery. Keeper does well here to cut it off. MIM are doing a great thing here, keeping the field in the 38th circle very close. Not giving Reddy or Karim easy singles here. Just like that. It was on pads again. Slate safely negotiated by the Reddy for a single here to the fine leg.
Surendra doing a nice job, even though he's giving little runs, but he's doing very good job, not giving any type of freebies. That's a nice shot from Karim. No single there.
MIM has a very packed field in the offside. They have the 5 fielders on the offside and bowling and sticking to those lines and lengths in the off stump. They have vacant land in the mid-wicket area, but none of the balls were bowled on the leg stump here.
That's a wide delivery from the bowler. And Aiga Sharif, I mean, Karim has a looking to hit some aggressive shot in this over, I guess. Need to be, there is a shot, I guess. Might be it's a 4. I cannot say it's 6. Might be there is a 4 there. That's a lofted one. Only single there. Karim intent is very clear here. Just to taking singles, tight balls and punishing loose balls here. But runs are not getting there. Another wide delivery from the bowler. 3 wides so far.
Dilip, the lengths and the field sitting is very perfect, I guess.
Exactly. I want to reckon about the same. Apart from those 2 or 3 misfields, they are doing some great job with his fielding. That's a nice.
Surendra has changed his guard here from round the wicket this time. Reddy senses some vacant land in the mid wicket, tries to heave it over the mid wicket.
There is a lot of vacant land here.
That's edged. Luckily for him, there is no slip here in place.
No, only single. They're doing Karim and Srinivas Reddy doing some pretty job and constructing some good partnership here. Last ball coming up in 10th over. I mean, good defense, no run there. Off of the overs done. Power strikers 47 for 5 and some time innings break. Sorry, pardon. It's some time break.
It's time for drinks.
After drinks break, interesting 10 overs coming up. Half of
So welcome back audience after a small drinks break. Power strikers are 47 runs for the loss of 5 wickets and MIM are taking the other guard here to bowl. So captain has been very proactive here, changing the fields.
Torres back with third over. He just gave 9 runs from his first two and try bowling very nice lengths here. Interesting third over coming up from Torres. Ready on strike.
So the captain has all the dimensions of the ground in the mind here. Torrent bowling. It was on the pads and safely dealt with to the mid wicket fielder here. No run
And
there.
and Sheriff, we should appreciate MIM team for their extraordinary bowling efforts. They are very excellent with their fielding. They got 2 runouts here, and they're not giving any type of freebies or extras here. That's a
Surely,
nice delivery from bowler.
sure, Dilip. You are on point here. You are spot on with this point. See, Dilip, if the bowling is this good, I reckon the batting would be better than this. So the power striker can't be like scoring 100 runs and try to defend here. They have to score that 120 at least to give them a good fight here.
I mean, let me throw a light on pitch. Any reckon on pitch?
The other the other side of the pitch has been very what you call naughty. It has some turn, it has some bounce at times, but interesting to see how this side of the pitch will behave.
So do you reckon it's bowling pitch or batting pitch?
It's a good bowling effort here from MIM.
That's a lot. First four dot balls from Torres, doing some excellent job for in 11th over. Last two balls coming up. Sorry, five balls. That's a maiden over from Torres. What a maiden over in 11th over. It's absolutely amazing from the Torres. And he bowled very tight lanes. I mean, this is the first maiden over in the innings.
So this is a good start from MIM after the drinks break. Power strikers are very tentative here, not losing a wicket here. Generally, you see the batsman trying to get some momentum after the drinks break and lose the wicket, but Reddy has been very spot on here. Played his deliveries very carefully, not giving away his wicket. Shows up his experience here at this stages of the tournament.
There is a fifth bowler, Muthu, into attack here. Karim facing his ball. And what an extraordinary ball from the Terrace. Just we need to appreciate that excellent bowling. Left arm spinner, Muthu. That's a nice delivery from Muthu here. Generally, Sharif, nowadays spinners are doing pretty decent job here. Why do you spot a light on it?
As long as their lengths are good, the batsman will play it safe.
That's a nice shot from Karim. Just a single there.
But once you bowl it short or wide, these generation batsmen are not going to leave it to the end.
And we
They,
all
they,
know
they will hit it sometimes over the boundaries as well.
they will deposit it in stands simply.
Luckily, there are no stands here in the ground.
Jokes apart. That's a nice delivery from Muthu.
That's the same delivery that got rid of the captain Rajesh here.
But he's a
Right.
different bowler though.
Tries to play the ball under his bat. He misses it, and the bowler takes his wicket away.
That's a good delivery from Muthu. Only one run in first four balls. And Muthu asking a lot of questions with his bowling. Will you going to come play it with me? Will you come aggressively? Will you play defensively? And he's keep on begging questions. Last ball coming up in Muthu's over. Just he gave one run. And Reddy taking a lot of balls. I'm single there. Only single there. After completion of 12, it's 48 for 5. 8 hours to go. Base.
ఎవరు bowling?
The new bowler Prasad here. The sixth bowler Prasad. And current run rate only 4.8. Projected score only 82. I guess it going to be. I guess projected score 82. But I guess PMPL going to cross 100.
So MIM are going with their sixth bowling option in the form of Prasad here. Interesting to see how he goes here. The top five bowlers have been excellent. He's bowling his Yorker lengths excellently. Don't think he's a sixth bowling option. He is like a backup plan for MIM to bowl his death overs at the stages of the match.
And so the Reddy need to be rotate strike here. He's going some big shots and in the end get just a single there.
Both these batsmen have taken enough balls here, understanding the pitch, understanding the circumstances. Now it's their turn to show up some fight, to score
I
some.
mean, if you understand the last 2 overs, there are no singles, only dots. I mean, might be there is a lack of some rotation of strike, which going to hurt them badly in the second innings, I reckon. Because the rotation of strike is the need of the hour for PMPL, especially when half of the team was in the hut. So interestingly, how they're going to take this. That's a nice shot from Karim, but in the end, single. And PMPL batsmen need to understand the situation because even though they are going aggressively, but they are in the end they are taking in the end they are getting only single there, in at the cost of lack of rotation of strike. But if they go for rotation of strike, that going to be too fine for them, which is they are missing at the moment, I reckon. What do you say, Sharif?
Yeah, you're correct, Dilip, but this is the stage of the innings where if these two batsmen stay till the end, they might score some big runs here. In order to score that boundary, they can't be taking aggressive decisions here, taking risky shots.
But going for risk is costing them heavily by putting a lot of pressure on themselves rather than going for aggressively. Are you getting me?
Yes, so end of the over after 13 overs, power strikers are 52 for the loss of 5 wickets, and last 7 overs to go.
And left arm spinner back into attack here. Muthu just 1 run, 2 runs given in his first over.
That was hit hard over the covers fielder. The long off did a really good thing here, cutting it off
But in,
for only a single run.
but in the end, just a single there.
That's a full toss. That's edged. And third man is in a position to cut it off for only a single run.
Sri was ready 12 of 23 boys and Karimullah Sheikh 11 of 15.
That was hit
That's a
hard.
nice shot from the Reddy. It's went for 4. Much needed boundary for the PMPL team. A long waited boundary for PMPL. Nice shot from the Reddy. Another nice shot from Reddy. For there seems to be there is a 4, but in the end there is a fielder there, but only adjusted with single. Reddy showing some hinted here, which is need of the hour for PMPL team. Interesting 2 balls coming up. That's a nice shot from Karim, lofted one, but only single there. And I don't know, Sharif, whether you observed or not, these both batsmen are showing some intent here, going for some extra aggressive.
They have to, Dilip. They have to because they have.
Last ball, and only single there. Fourteen overs done. It's 61 for 5. And someone has to take some risks here in order to post some competitive total. And Prasad back with second over. Oh, that's inside edge through the gates, and Srinivas Reddy perishes. What a blow from it was MIM. It's an amazing strike from the MIM. It's a pure blow for PMPL team. Six.
Just now we are talking about Prasad being a third bowler, sixth bowling option. We are spot on here. MIM has played a very trick here, keeping his over till the end, and keeping his important overs to bowl at the death bowling. And Prasad strikes.
Could have been a
And
different scenario if Reddy stays till the end and such a great innings comes to an end. And he's just trying to show some intent, but in the end he perishes.
manufacturing shots of a good bowls is always a risky option, Dilip.
That's a spot on. And the new batsman from PMPL, Sagun here, wicketkeeper batsman. How do you reckon, Sherry, from now onwards? Whether Sagun need to be play some aggressive cricket or trying to build some partnership here? What do you reckon here?
So I reckon Sagun has to take some time here,
Mhm.
not more than one or two, because there are only six overs left in the innings, and Karim has to score bulk of his runs from here onwards. That's a full toss, driven straight the ground. The fielder does well to cut it off for a single.
Seems to be Karim got lot of exhausted, lot of tiredness. And he's such a nice man, such a great one, which is always give 100% of his efforts for the team when team needs. That's a nice delivery from the Prasad, right on the money.
The news from the power striker dugouts is Karim has to play till the end. He is the experienced pro here. Don't think he'll go for some big runs here, big scores, big hits from here onwards.
He is a man of rotation of strike, so he rotates strikes very well.
After losing the important wicket of Reddy, interesting to see how Karim goes.
That's a nice shot from Karim, just one itself. And I gentle reminder, guys, Karim got exhausted or got lot of tired, so struggling with his run up. Interesting two balls coming up in 15th over. That's a nice shot from Sagun, but in the end, no run there. Last ball in 15th over. And still current run rate is 4.25, projected score is 85. But I still believe the PMPL team going to nudge 100 runs here. That's a nice shot from the Sagun. In the air, should be taken. I mean, once again, PMPL in a spot of bother. Sagun could have been different scenario if he hold the nose.
Trying to up the ante, power strikers are losing the consecutive wickets here. 2 in 2 wickets, 2 in 2 overs.
And Prasad's done a very decent job here, just to giving 5 runs by taking two important wickets at the crucial times. And interesting 5 overs coming up. Naresh, the new batsman, which we know for his hitting.
Still a long way to go, Dilip.
5 overs, yes, exactly.
30 balls to face.
Could have been
They,
different scenario, Sharif.
they have only
If
3 wickets in hand. Can't take risky options. Can't score huge runs here. Keeping the wickets in mind, both Karim and Naresh has to play some decent but a risk-free cricket here.
and I guess 100 would be competitive totally here. What's your light on that?
100 has been scored in the past match from power strikers. It requires a good bowling effort from power strikers as well. Just the way how MIM is bowling here, how they have kept their bowlers very tight, how they have managed to rotate their bowlers. The captain has done an excellent job here for MIMs.
Muthu back into attack, the left-hand spinner. For another dot ball.
Both Muthu and Prasad seems to be known for these situations. The captain has taken a very risk but a very rewarding option here, going one end with the spinners and one end with the fast bowlers.
Nice shot. And in the end, it's only single there.
The field positions are spot on from MM's captain. You have seen him rotating the bowlers.
That's a nice defense shot from the Naresh.
You have seen him rotating his bowlers, but at the same time, he has kept his inside the boundary, inside the 30-yard circle fielders intact, not giving even singles.
Okay, okay, little fumble there. But in the end, no damage done. That's all. Last two balls coming up. Muthu, even though not taking any type of wickets, but he done very well, done a great job with his bowling efforts. Just giving 12 out of his 3 overs. An interesting last ball coming up.
Bowled him. That's a arca delivery, trying to guide it towards this third man, but ended up inside edging, and losing his wicket.
And it's a pure through the gates.
MIM are chipping in with the regular wickets here, not allowing the power strikers to stitch his partnership here. Taking the regular wickets, just like how they did. Power strikers, once they lose their top order, the middle order is still a sign of concern from them. The batsman Karim has been on strike for so many deliveries, just like how he has did it in the previous match at this same venue. He has stayed till the end. He had
An interesting thing, I don't know, Sharif, whether you observed or not. I mean, MIM captain asked compelling their bowlers to bowl long spell rather than going for second over spell. So they compelled his captain compelled or he compelled asked their bowlers to bowl long spell like 3 overs rather than going with okay you done with 2 overs then just go for fielding. This is not type of a captain, MIM captain. He asked when you lines are so good. That's a nice decision from the MIM captain, and good thing is he's getting dividend from them.
when you have the trust in your bowlers, when your bowlers have the ability to deliver in the situations when required.
But even though all captains cannot do that.
When you have the bowling options, a bundle of them in your bunch, when they are delivering at the regular intervals, that's that's the great thing of this MIM team.
Last 4 overs coming up. Malesh back to attack with his last over. He took 2 wickets by giving just 12 runs. He's not giving any type of freebies. He's turning to be a great asset for his team. That's a nice shot from Karim, lofted one. And there's a fielder. There are a fumble with the fielding team. And chance of run out. And even it got destroyed.
So Sandeep, new batsman on strike. He is known for his classical drives and cuts, and this is an example of that.
I still believe PMPL will if score 100 means they're going to give some tough competition to MIM team. It's all about believing the process.
Let me answer to the question which you have asked earlier, Dilip. You've been asking the question of bowling long spin from the MIM bowlers. Look at the fielding, the energy in the field, and the bowling. They are all the bowlers, the fielders look very fit, and they are when they are good to go for bowling couple of overs and 3 overs in tandem, and that's a good asset for the team captain. He can bowl them at any point of time, and the MIM captain is definitely doing that. So
Interesting 2 balls coming up in 17th over. Sandeep is facing. That's a nice shot, but only single there. Last ball. That's a nice lofted one, but in the end only single. 17 overs done, 69 for 8, 3 hours to go. It's now, it's 3 overs to go. It's hitting territory, hitting arc, I can say.
Change in the bat now for Karim. He is getting his old-fashioned JK bat to strike some hard hits now.
Anything over for 10 going to be ended up in 100. That going to be that going to boost to PMPL dressing room. I mean, it's going to enhance their confidence as well. So it's all about if they sneaks, it's singles, doubles. That going to be too good for the team. But unfortunately, Karim is struggling with his run up because of long innings.
So
He need to play some sensible cricket here.
that's not going to be that easy though, because it's the Prasad with the ball again.
That's a nice lofted one. In the end, the fielder there. That's a nice catch one from the bowler, from the fielder. And
Trying
Karim has to depart here and play some extraordinary knock. 24, 17 out of 24. Showed some experience, but in the end has to go. That's a nice catch from the fielder. I mean, I hardly saw any MIM fielders dropping catches, Sharif. I mean, they are very much clinical with their performance, bowling as well, fielding as well, and saving those important runs, and which is going to boost their confidence.
the margin of error for the bowlers and the batsmen is very minimal here in this context, Dilip. And MIM are spot on.
And the last wicket for PMPL is Vasu Vikram. He's a good bowler, but he in the end we are. I mean, he need to show some resilience toward his team. If any runs means that going to be pure gold dust for his PMPL team.
If you observe this thing, like the partnership was very nice between Karim and
And
Reddy.
Reddy, exactly.
And
I'm about.
once the wicket of the Reddy has fell,
Mm,
and we have seen that MIM has managed to get some good dot balls to Karim, building that pressure, asking him to hit the boundaries, asking him to take a risky options,
that's a
and
nice shot from the batsman.
asking him to hit the boundaries. And Karim has to play to the dances of the bowlers. He does, but he was caught.
That's a good single from Vasu Vikram. 70 for 9. Any extra of 10 runs would be a great, massive for PMPL team. And in the end, they need to show some good bowling effort. That's a nice shot from Sandeep. That's extraordinary fielding effort from the fielding team.
I don't think power strikers would go for big hitting options at this point of time, because they also have 14 balls left. A 15-20 runs here would be a very good competitive scope.
What's your reckon, Sharif? Whether they need to go for big hits or need to play some sensible cricket until 19th over, or well, they want to go from ball one itself, going aggressively. On how it going to be give dividend for PMPL team? What's your light on this?
Last ball coming up. We'll answer that question later, Dilip. That was in the gap, and they are trying for a second. It's a good sharp throw from the fielder, but
And it's 72 for 9 after 18 last 12 balls coming up. Sorry, 74. Pardon, 74 for 9. Yes, Sharif.
so the mindset in the dressing room of the power strikers would be something like, if these two batsmen has to face those 12 deliveries. Both these batsmen Sandeep and Vasu Vikram are good at rotating the strike. If they stay till the last over, any edges, any kind of wide deliveries will be bowled. Some sort of extra deliveries will be bowled by the bowlers.
Abhiram with fourth over. I mean, what a ball it was! Just getting some nice bounce here.
So the idea would be to play till the last over. And Sandeep is capable of hitting some boundaries and hard hittings.
Exactly. I'm about to say. I mean, I would say that take some calculated risks here rather than for going for destruction. If you go for destruction, mean that would be happen. That would in the end it going to be perish. 2 runs there. That's a nice lofted one from Shandeep.
Both these batsmen are capable of taking singles and twos. If they manage to get another 5 6 runs if this over, and they can go full Monty in the last over.
It's a wide delivery.
That's
Spot on, Sharif. What you said is absolutely right. I mean,
that's what I meant, Dilip.
if
If you stay in the crease, bowlers are tentative and they are bound to make mistakes. And one run added to the power strikers team in the form of wides.
that's a nice shot from Sandeep. I mean, need some aggressive running here. Yeah, very excellent running from PMPL team. Took 2 runs here.
Both these batsmen, Sandeep and Vasu, are fresh in the crease. They have the fresh legs and understanding the situation and playing as a team. They understood the importance of taking these twos.
That's a nice shot, but in the end, no run there. Yeah. It's like I mean, there's a misfield, comfortably single taken. Another throw. I mean, what a wise calculation from PMPL team. They are sneaking singles and two in terms of misfields.
Excellent, excellent. This is Dilip. Both these batsmen are spot on.
I mean, if above
All
above 90 means that going to boost their confidence.
both these batsmen has their open eyes open for any kind of misfields. They are running too.
Last 2 balls coming up, Sharif.
That was put in the gap again. Fielder tried to cut it off again. Sandeep is very quick.
And PMPL are just playing the mind games with the fielding team.
They
They
sneak
took three
another
runs.
by here for extras. And that gets the dugout going.
Last ball coming up in Abhiram spell. Vasu Vikram facing. That's a nice lofted one. That's a cut. That's a you catch from
So power strikers lost their 10 wickets.
for 85, and they done very nice job here. But in the end, 80 for 10, and still not over
The
until it's over.
the credit has to go to the MM bowlers here, Dilip. They have been very good with their lengths and lines, and most importantly, they have did a great thing here is they have not allowed the power strikers to stitch a good partnership. When the partnership between Reddy and Karim is going on very nicely, and they has managed to snake that boundary, sneak that wicket, and the lower order batsmen had perished without troubling much to the scoreboard. And Sandeep looks in a good
I
touch.
I reckon there is a good competition from PMPL team. There are some good bowlers in their teams. They're going to hit their lengths hardly. They're not going to give. They're not the type of bowlers not give any type of freebies. They're practicing a lot nowadays,
So interesting second innings coming up. So
and
and
we'll
at
catch
the
you
end of the
soon.
first innings, Power Strikers won the toss and chose to bat first, and they have managed to score 85 runs, and they are all out within 19 overs, and MIM require 86 runs to win this match.
With just under 5 run rate. I mean, stay tuned, guys. We'll catch you later. Bye bye. At the moment.
So welcome back, all the viewers. After being after being asked to bowl first, MIM has does a great job here to keep the power strikers for 85 runs and getting them bowled out for 19 overs. And this time they are on with a chase here. So both the opening batsmen Manoj Kumar and Yashwant are on the crease, and it's Bhaskar with the owners of the first over for power strikers. That's a full toss.
That's a no ball too.
No ball called.
And interesting free hit coming up.
You or me? So the batsman has taken a single. There's a change in the batsman. So the captain is allowed to change the field positions here for the free hit. And only two fielders are allowed outside the circle. One is in the long on and one is the fine leg. And Bhaskar goes wide.
And still free hit is there.
And it's a wide delivery called by the umpire. That's hit straight towards the non-striker. He is in a risk of some danger here. Luckily for him, that's hit on the gloves.
Luckily, no damage done. Just astonished with the Yashwant figures. What a man he is for his team. 287 matches, 5,000 runs, average of 225 to around 26, and highest score 1 or 2. What a man he is.
Even
And
even Manoj Kumar, he is also a vastly experienced man. He has 105 matches under his belt, scoring 2,277 runs prior to this, and with the average of 27 runs of every match, with the highest score of 97 runs. Both these batsmen are vastly experienced for MIMs. They have they have some.
combined experience of around 500 matches. What a, not a, even Bhaskar with very much experienced guy. 55 matches, 40 wickets, economy 7.81, best 3 for 11. Interesting context coming up.
That's defended straight back to the bowler.
Sharif, what you are a fan of? Whether big score matches chasing or low thrilling matches,
I'm
low
a,
score thrilling matches.
I'm a huge fan of low scoring matches just like this.
And there is a one.
And there
there
is
is a
one
here.
in our hands now.
Mm.
And there is a slip fielder here.
Another full toss ball. Bhaskar little got fumbled with his line and lens because he is very much good with his line and lens. At the moment he is struggling with line and lens. He need to reconcile that, otherwise it's going to cost them heavily in the end. That's a wide, another wide.
The slip was in place.
Gentle remind guys, PMPL just need to defend only 85 out of 120 balls, and they need to be little sensible here because runs are very short.
The captain Rajesh himself is in the slips, looking for some edge, just like that.
And
That
that's a
ball,
nice
that ball missed the bat all ends. A slight feather, slight edge there is something power strikers are eagerly waiting for.
last ball in the first over. Only 6 conceded from Bhaskar.
Batsman tries to give a shimmy, and he does it really well. The fielders, both the fielders are inside the circle, and he gets himself a boundary. Good aggressive intent. This is from Yashwant, coming down the track to the bowler to disturb his lengths and lines, and gets himself a boundary. Much needed this is.
I reckon Yashwant is not going to hold anymore. He wanted to show his aggression from the ball, and it's well. He wanted to wrap this match very quickly.
Mind you, this is a big tournament, and matches like this, the teams are not going to go want to go it to the last overs. They want to finish it off as early as possible because the net run rate equation is always there, and these teams are fighting for a big trophy here. So the new bowler,
The new bowler Sidhu here. Gentle reminder, guys. He's such a great all-rounder. He can bowl spin, he can bowl medium pace, he can bowl fast, and he can do anything when the team need most. He's bowling now.
so here we go, left arm fast, bowling over the wicket. Chance at the non-striker's end.
And they need to be little sensible here, not to give any type of extras of EBs because that they need to defend only 86. Nice fast ball from Sidhu.
That was
That's
on the pads. Dealt with for a single.
but only single there. Sidhu bowling very nicely. He wanted to hit the pads, and he keep on means that I reckon there is a wicket here in the second over.
Dilip, the cricket is always about the angles. Whether it is your bowler, you are a batsman or a wicket keeper, it's all about the angles that matters. Cries of catch it. That batsman played it uppishly, but fortunately for him, it was in the gap. And they take a single here. Dilip, just now we are talking about
The angles.
yes.
I mean, he wanted to create that type of angle where he wanted to hit that stump so that so that he can rid of that LBW. But these batsmen are vastly experienced, so I guess that's not going to be possible at the moment.
Just
And
just like that.
and Sidhu is very good with his lengths, and I guess slip would have been a good deal because of left equation.
The angle which Sidhu is bowling from, it is really tough for him to get the ball inside that line to get himself a chance for LBW. Any ball pitching outside the leg stump will not be declared as a out by the umpires.
That's a nice delivery from Sidhu. What a ball it was. I mean, we need to consider that if in left for always left-handers there is always an extra edge. There is an extra edge because of that length. I mean, but being a left-hand bowler, I know that I mean we can create that type of extra edges. I mean, batsmen are used to confuse and fumble when the bowler is left-handed means.
You are right, Dilip, but you're talking about the edges, but where is the slips?
Yeah,
Is,
that's
is
what.
that matters. Safely lands, tries to pull it out of nowhere. The ball fell in no man's land. Luckily for the MIMs.
Excellent over from Sidhu. Just 2 runs given. 12 for after 2. Interestingly, who going to bowl this over?
So there is always a fight.
I mean, the new bowler Vasu Vikram
There is always a
in his
fight between
in third
these
over.
experienced players. Both these players are very experienced. Also Sidhu. Good context going on here. So Vasu Vikram with the ball. He's bowling over the wicket.
That's
Bowled him.
it! That's through the gates. What a ball it was. It's I mean through the gates. I mean the big man Dashwant gone.
Right ball at the right time. Not giving the batsman any chance. That's the first delivery he has bowled. It was full. It was aiming at the stumps, and batsman has no clue whatsoever playing that delivery.
I mean, Vasu Vikram is such a nice bowler where he cannot take lot of lengths, where he cannot play where he cannot bowl a lot of fast, but he is used to keep lengths very tightly, rather going fast or rather for hitting line and length hardly. And it's an interesting one how MIM going to deal Vasu.
Much needed wicket. This is for power strikers. They're looking for that wicket early in this power play, and they get rid of a big fish here.
The man gone, Yashwant. I mean, I astonished with his figures. Around 5,000 runs. I mean, won't be such easy. I mean, it's a nice strike for PMPL.
All the viewers were up for a good fight here. Both these teams are vastly experienced. The players have very good numbers behind their names. Even Vasu Vikram, he has played his 56 matches, takes 62 wickets with the economy of 7 runs, with the best for 3 for 12. Can he be the man for power strikers today?
That's another nice ball from Vasu.
So new batsman Naran Reddy, he has 53 matches under his belt, scoring just short of 500 runs and the highest score of 61 runs. Any cameo here of 20-30 runs would be very much required. This is
That's a nice delivery from the Vasu. Mm,
trying to take on the bowler of the second delivery he has faced, Narayan Reddy. He has missed it all ends. Fortunately for him, that was not on the stumps.
I reckon this is going to be too interesting game rather than high scoring match or like that.
That's a full toss.
That's a
But
nice fielding effort from Sidhu.
that gets the energy in the team going. We can see lots of crowd.
I guess it's a maiden over.
There's a fielder there in the long on.
Very good team, very good fielding effort from Reddy.
That ball was always slipping away from him, just like how he slipped here in the ground, but managed to keep the eye on the ball to grab it very cleanly. And that's a good sharp throw here after the pickup. Chance of a run out here. Good first over. This is from Vasu Vikram. Just considered only 2 runs and taking up a important wicket of Ashwant.
14 for 1 after 3 overs. Sidhu with second over. Interesting guard. In first over he bowled to over the wicket. Now it's around the wicket. All need for PMPL is that crucial wickets and keep it very tightly. Oh, same length. Sorry, pardon.
So Siddhi with the ball, bowling it very tight, and the fielders are fully packed here on the offside.
And fielders are in a full josh here.
The wicket here from Vasu gets that momentum, gets that josh in the field.
Another wicket means it's going to enhance their confidence massively.
Really good from the captain Rajesh here, bringing his best bowlers in the power play. Power plays are something where the game slips away generally. He is doing a great thing here by bringing his strike bowlers.
Manoj Kumar batting deeply here. 4 after 12. Narayan Reddy 1 of 4.
So mind you, this is a power play. Only 2 fielders are allowed outside the circle, one at the deep point and one at the long on. Trying to cut it to the point, he misses it all ends.
That's a nice delivery from Sidhu. 3 on the trot, 3 dot balls on the trot.
Dilip, there will be a point of time where the captain Rajesh will be tempted to get that slip fielder in place. The lengths and lines Sidhu is bowling I think that's a good step.
At the moment, he's aiming some pads, so I guess it won't be that much required.
Good placement. This is from batsman trying to sneak a second, and the
The
fielder does really well here to restrict them for only single run.
Sidhu doing very decent job here for his team. Just conceded 3 out of 1.4 balls. Interesting 2 balls coming up.
Interesting to see how Narayan Reddy plays here. He tries to heave the second delivery he has bowled. Looks like he's a man with some good intent here.
That's
Hold him!
in! Bowled in! Middle stump broken, scattered through the gates. What a ball it was! Absolutely unplayable. That's a good strike from Sidhu.
Both the wickets, one of the Vasu, one of the Sidhu, both the wickets are gone for a haircut delivery.
That's
One,
what.
one bowling from around the wicket, one bowling from over the wicket. Both the experienced duo has to return to the pavilion here.
That's what I said, Sheriff, earlier. He was keep on aiming that stumps and pads so that he will get to that rather than going for that slip edge or edge catches. If anything short means definitely it going to hit stumps. That's what Sidhu planning for, and he got the dividend for that. And excellent execution from Sidhu. Because, I mean, what an execution from Sidhu. It's amazing. That was unplayable too.
Aiming at the pads is always a good option when you are bowling from around the wicket with your left arm in swinging. That's exactly what did Sidhu has did here.
Seems to be there is a proverb. They cannot play him. Still a lot to go.
So MIM, both the openers back in the hut here. Power strikers, just what they have known.
I mean, I guess Rajesh should need to be little smart going for to Sidhu with another over so that he can manage the things very easily in power play itself rather than end of the innings. Okay, okay, interesting one. It's a southpaw, left-handed.
So Avinash T is back into the crease.
I mean, left-handed batsman means it's always create a lot of chaos in terms of setting the field, and it going to be fumble the fielding team. So that's why there is an always good equation when there is a left-hand, right-hand batsman means. I mean, it's going to interesting how Raj is going to manage their fielding team. Last ball coming up in Sidhu's over. That's a nice delivery from Sidhu. I mean, 15 done after 4 overs. Oh, sorry, 15 for 2 after 4 overs done. I mean, they're doing some present very good job apart from that first over. Vasu Vikram back with second over. Always, it's a interesting games and interesting context, especially in a low scoring. It's always nail biting, seat edge thrillers, crowd on their toes when especially low scoring games. People are very much encouraged, appreciated. People crowd their have their voice in low scoring games.
So Vasu Vikram with his next fresh over. It was cut away, but the batsman take a quick run here.
PMPL just showing the way how to manage the things, especially in a low scoring games. They are doing absolutely great job with in fielding with the fielding efforts.
Dilip, the only thing that bothers the captain at these stages of the innings is these left hand right hand combinations.
Exactly, what I said in the past. Exactly, bowler going to lose their lines. Exactly, it's what happened with Vasu.
Yes.
It would have been a right-hander that could have been super fine for with the PMPL team. I mean, that's what about left-handed means. Always giving that edge. Bowler always use it to always confuse how to bowl tent line in terms of setting the field, in terms of bowling the right lines. Always use it to get confused.
See, if you have a good fielder at the point for a right-hander, and you can't keep the same point fielder to the left-hander as well, because the fielder has to go all the way from this point to that point, and it will create a lot of hecticness in the field.
That's why southpaws get lot that extra edges. Oh, use a pill from the bowler.
Looks like
Umpire says no.
looks like that was hitting outside the off stump.
Three balls coming up in the fifth over. That's a nice shot. Nice defense shot. No single there.
This is good from Vasu. The first ball he has bowled is on the full toss on the leg stump. Now he has caught his length and line really well. Bowling followed up couple of dot balls. That's what a good bowlers do. Adjusting according to the batsmen's and their batting styles. Same here.
It's a wide delivery that gone for a four.
Sloppy from keeper here. Can't blame him much here because it's a wide delivery. He has to get around the batsman to pick that ball from where it was left.
To be honest, Sheriff, this what happened when there is a left and right hand combination. I mean, we already saw how good Vasu in first over, and when it comes to southpaw, left hand made left handed means he keep on fumbling with his line and lines, and in the end, lot of runs. That's a nice one from Vasu. Last ball coming up in fifth over. Vasu conceded 9 runs in his second over and need to be little smart with this ball in order to control the damage. Another wide.
Keeping the ball away from the batsman's arch, Vasu is bowling a wide delivery here. See all the protection Vasu has is in the offside. He can't be bowling on the stumps or at the pads because any flick here over this mid wicket fielder would be a boundary.
The excellent use appeal from the bowler. Umpire says big no. That's a nice ball from Vasu. After 5 overs, it's 26 for 2. Needs 60 from 90 balls with just required run rate of 4. I mean, Rajesh is smart with this captaincy again. Sidhu third over on the trot.
So the field remains same for the right-handers.
Manoj Kumar batting deeply.
That's
Use appeal inside edge. No. Umpire says no. Sidhu just amazing with his line and lens. Not giving any type of extras of EBs here.
So last over of this power play for the MIM Infra. So far so good for power strikers.
It's all about keeping the lens tightly, Sharif. It's not about, okay, I mean, for PMPL, it's all about taking crucial wickets because it's a low scoring game means any type of wickets means they're going to come harsh on after 10 like that. It's a wide delivery from Sidhu. It's first wide delivery. And PMPL need to eye on their extras because they're conceding already, I guess 6 or 7. So they need to be little cautious on that, especially in a low scoring game. We need to be more tentative with that. That's a use appeal from the bowler. Use appeal from the crowd. But umpire says no.
Earlier we were discussing about this point, Dilip. It's all about the angles. The angle which the Sidhu is bowling, there is a high chances that the ball might pitch outside the leg stump,
Any
and that will that will keep the LBW equation out of the way.
We already discussed any error margin is very less. If any means that going to hit stumps and that going to through the gates. That's a nice cutaway. Anki Reddy chasing the ball. Seems to be two there. Just adjusted with two. Manoj Kumar batting deeply. So it's all about how he going to play the next after power play. It's a low scoring means it won't going to hurt any more MIM.
That's
That's an
a
inside edge. Only single.
so. What do you reckon, Dilip? The first session of this power play, Power Strikers struck with the 2 wickets, and Max Infra has just does a great thing here by scoring 30
And
runs. Who do you think has the edge here, given the context of the game?
MIM as the context because they are very sensible with their playing because they are not only taking singles but also keep eyeing on the run rate check. Because being a low game means run rate would be two or three or going to hurt them long. But at the moment they are going with run rate required run rate. So at the moment it's not going to hurt them anymore. So at the moment MIM has that extra edge. And couple of wickets surely made the game
What do
interesting.
you want? What do you have to say about this MIM's batting lineup? Because if you see the batting, there isn't much runs scored by the batsmen. Most of the runs were came in the form of wides and leg bases, and approximately 10-12 runs are in the form of byes, in the form of extras. What do you reckon? Is this a goodness of the batsman that is getting them runs, or the
No,
sloppiness of the bowlers?
when the required run is under control, then I need then it not the need of the hour to take any type of risks or like that. Already we have enough runs on the board. Then why need to go? Because it creates the pressure for the bowlers. Then only they're going to give some extra free runs. So at the moment it's working for MIM team. Seems to chance of run out, but the batsman completed run safely.
So end of the power play after 6 overs, Max Infra Marvels are running away very nicely with 34 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, and they require 52 runs of the last 84 balls.
And gentle reminder, guys, their important bowler Karim is a two bowl. He took 6 4 out of 20, I guess, and there he is.
So myself, Sharif, along with the Mahendra Dilip Kumar in the commentary box, along with the cameraman Shahrukh. So end of the power play. After the power play, MIM 34 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
34 for two after six. Interesting south over Karim with the ball. That's a wide delivery. It's what happened when you have right and left hand combination. PMPL giving some freebies for MIM team because of left and right hand equation, and they need to be little cautious with that. Another wide.
Also, Dilip, this team, you see the power strikers. There aren't much left-handers here while coming into this tournament as well. They have played so many practice matches, so many tournaments before this, but they hardly bowled to a left-hander.
That's a nice delivery. That's another wide too.
They hardly bowled to a left-hander. That is what getting Karim in trouble here. Bowling to a left-hander is also a skill, Dilip.
That's a nice delivery. Nice comeback after first three wides. And required run rate is still under 4. Indirectly, MIM, directly or indirectly, MIM is very cautious with their approach. So they are not taking any type of risk. They are just, oh, excellent fielding effort from the Sidhu. What a stop it was. Could have been a 3 or 2, but just made it single.
Excellent diving effect, that is. The fielder was there in the long, but he definitely saved a couple of runs for sure. So change in the field for the right-hander.
That's a nice delivery from Karim.
Bowling it wide of the batsman's arch, not giving the batsman his timing and length to hit it around the leg side region. All his protection is on the off stump, that's Karim. So bowling to his field. Just like that.
There is a edge. That's a nice fielding from Bhaskar. That's a nice slow delivery from Karim. Generally, he's a man with slow deliveries. I mean, he had a lot of dividend for that balls itself. But at the moment, it's all about how he going to execute for these two batsmen.
This partnership is going on really nice for MIMs. As long as his Avinash is on strike,
That's a right on the money. It's a nice delivery from Karim.
as long as the left hander is on strike, the bowlers tend to miss their lines and lengths.
Savino was done 40 for 2. Required run rate is 3.54. And, a wicket or couple of wickets going to make the game very interesting. And a wicket is much needed for PMPL team, especially in the context of the game. And the new bowler ready back into attack. He's such a great all-rounder for his team. Oh, he always used to contribute with the bat when the team needs the most of him.
What do you reckon, Dilip? What should be if you are a captain at this stage of the innings? What do you want to do as a would you like to keep the fielders tight, stop the singles, or you will keep the fielders in say single saving position, or we keep extra man inside the circle, or what would be your approach if you are a captain at this
I mean,
stages?
at the moment, at the context of the game, it's all about taking wickets. I mean, it's a risk-reward option. If I want to go for wickets, means definitely there will be an other option of going for runs. It's all about how we going to execute the things. If I wanted to make the things, if it's all about the bowler and the captain. If I am a captain, means definitely I'm going to ask the bowler what your options means. I mean, you going to hit the stumps or you going to make the dots. If whatever you going to say, that's going to my opinion. At the moment, I wanted to go for stumps.
So it's not about what the bowler wants to bowl. It's all about what the
That's a use appeal from the bowler. But the umpire says no. That's what I'm talking
it's
about.
it's all about what the captain wants from the bowler. If the captain wants to take a wicket or like
I mean, it's
bowl some dot balls, or like it's a captain's choice to do guide a bowler.
I mean, it's not that about Sharif. If the bowler wanted to, I mean, it's all about his lens, right? It's not about if captain wants means. Sometimes it's that's it through the gates and perishes. That's what I'm talking about, Sharif. If he wanted to means, definitely going to have some dividend in the long run.
Just now we are talking about taking the important wicket of Avinash. He is the left-hander. He is making the lanes very difficult for the
And
bowlers to bowl.
and Reddy strike the very much crucial time, and he's turning what a man he's turning to be for his team. Such a great all rounder.
Interestingly, it's the third wicket of a Yorker delivery.
And
Both Vasu and Reddy also got these wickets with the Yorker lanes.
the good thing for PMPL team is he's a left-handed batsman.
This will ease lot of pressure from the captain. Now he has couple of right-handers to bowl with, which is their bread and butter for power strikers.
And we should appreciate Reddy because of he is also not that speed bowler who used to take long lines, or not type of a bowler who fast aggressively, but only keep it lines very very slowly and simply. And we all know how he's a man of bowling when the pressure means.
Yes, he bowls with a short length, but he is very spot on with his line and lengths. So that will get the power strikers.
The new man Torres into with the strike, facing Reddy's first ball. That's a nice fielding setup from the Rajesh. That's a good three balls from the Reddy. Torres is such a big man. I guess he going to hit longer boundaries with his power. I already said another wicket means definitely going to going to make the things interestingly. That's a nice fielding. I mean, they need to be very cautious about this extra runs or miss throws or miscommunication or misfields. Yeah. Interesting last ball. That's a made in over from Reddy. What a over it was. Just amazing. Right on the money, right on the good lines by taking good important left-handed wicket. I mean, it's a made in over.
At this context of the game, couple of overs like this will make things really interesting.
Karim back into attack. I mean, you need to be cautious with his line and lengths. I mean, earlier it was a light left-hander that was absolutely fine, but at the moment with both are right-handers, you need to be very cautious with their own with his lengths.
So the fielders on the boundaries are a third man, deep deep point, a long off, a long on, and a fine leg.
That's a nice fielding effort from Reddy. I mean, Reddy is everywhere in the game. Whenever there is a catch, when there is a fielder, I mean, Reddy is everywhere whenever the team needs means. Reddy is always there.
When you are firm, the ball tends to follow you, Dilip. Just like how it is doing now for Reddy.
Just a single. One more wicket surely makes the things very much interesting. Gentle reminder, guys. Manoj Kumar still there. He's batting very deeply. That's a nice ball from Karim.
Not understanding where Manoj tries to hit the delivery. He is neither back foot nor forward, poking the bowler and the ball around the top stump. Good diving effect. This is from the covers fielder.
An excellent fielding from Sandeep. Just 2 runs there.
Long off fielder does really well to cut it off for a couple of runs.
Sidhu efforts are absolutely appreciated. Such a nice efforts. That's nice bowling from Karim. Last ball coming up in ninth over. That's a slow delivery. That's only single.
He has a habit of bowling these slow deliveries in the middle of the overs, does Karim.
He got a lot of dividend for that balls.
He
At
ge-
the moment, we'll see. Still 2 overs to go.
tries to deceive the batsman with these slow deliveries.
I mean, it's 44-3 for 3 after 9 overs done. 11 overs to go. Ready with the second over. He done very good job in his first over. Bowled a maiden over. Two couple of wickets would be more interesting and would more fascinating.
I recommend keeping another fielder inside the circle to stop those singles would be a better option here because Reddy is bowling very tight here.
Exactly.
He's not missing his lines and lengths.
So
He's been very consistent at the off stump region. So
yeah,
interesting to see how the captain wants to use him the full quota of his 4 overs.
no, I too reckon the same. I mean, need to be there be a gully.
That's a misfield here.
Would be a nice option if Sandesh moves to Mutta 30 at circle. That would be more interesting to cut the singles. Especially when it is bowling lengths very hard, means that not going to be too easy for the batsman to get out of that arc territory.
The singles and choose like these for MIMs will do their job. It's not their.
That's what we are discussing. It's all about the stopping the singles because stop getting 2 or 3 singles that going to be two that's their job even too because especially when their required run rate is 3 and up means getting 2 or 3 singles means that's only their job to do. But at the moment PMPL is need to be very smart to denying the singles. Otherwise, it's going to be not favoring them. That's a nice. It's a nice in the gap. Ungrady the fielder. Just 3 singles in the first 4 balls.
Where would you get that extra fielder from? Would you cut it off from the fine leg? I don't think that is the viable option.
That's a nice delivery. Seems there is an edge.
Both the bowler and keeper are very interested at this point of time. Looks like there's a slight edge there. We can see it on the face of the Reddy.
Bit of disappointment from him.
That's gone fine. Running away to the boundary. That's good teamwork here from the fielding side. One fielder stops the boundary, other are very.
10 overs done. It's 49 for 3. Required run rate is 3.70. Still under the control of MIM. Interesting and fascinating game coming up.
So after the 10 overs, a drink spray coming up.
Pardon guys, some network issue and some technical issue. Pardon for that. And we are back with Combox again. Me along with Sharif and cameraman Shahrukh. Yeah, it's 12 hours done. 56 for 3. Interesting phase coming up. And okay, Naresh got hurted. Naresh got hurted deeply. Need some treatment, I guess. Wanted to get out of that field, I reckon.
I think it was a jump which he has.
Exactly. I'm about to say that only. I mean, it's what his jump and timing because the ball hits his hands, not legs.
But luckily for Power Strikers, he has definitely saved a couple of runs there. That ball was traveling
Naresh walks off
at
the
a jet
field.
speed.
Naresh walks off the field. Gentle reminder, guys. Need 29 in 47 balls with a run rate of only 3.7 around.
Power Strikers needs couple of wickets here. Couple in no time. Maybe this over or the other. They has to get some wickets and put some pressure on the
Where PMPL going to be get that wickets? Okay, fine. Hello. Yeah, it's fine. That's a lofted one, but only single there. Last two balls coming up in 13th over. That's a nice ball from Sandeep. Last ball. That's a nice lofted one in the gap. But Reddy's there chasing. That's a nice stop from Reddy. Just saved 2 runs for his team. And it's a nice shot from Manoj Kumar. 13 overs done. It's 61 for 3. Vasu Vikram back with the attack in his third over. He took very important wicket in his first over. and couple of wickets need desperately by the PMPL team, and was to start with a wide. That's a nice delivery from Vasu. A couple of dots won't hurt MIM too much. It's all about how you're going to negotiate Vikram in this over. That's a nice lofted one. In the end, there's a fielder there in behind. Should be taken. Oh, it's droppy. Reddy dropped a sitter. Reddy is such a great fielder. Never dropped any type of catches. And in this type of pressure, sometimes we use it to feel that type of pressure. But in the end, 4 runs for MIM team.
నాకేం తెలుస్తుంది చూస్తున్నాను కదా.
Need only 20 runs in 40 balls. Chance of run out, but no. Also, Vikram little fumbled with his run up.
आप भी बोलो रिकॉर्ड होती है
नहीं हो रहा नहीं है, इधर नहीं आ रहा है.
नहीं आप बोल दो देखो आप करो कमेंट्री
इधर एक्टिव नहीं दिखा रहा है ना, तो क्या करें.
First 3 balls done. Interesting 3 balls coming up. Need only 19 in 39 balls. It's a very comfortable chase for MIM team. Nice single there.
ये ऑडियो 1 है, ऑडियो 2 दो रहा है.
That's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. Little miscommunication in the field. Chance of run out. In the end, no for PMPL team. It's 14 overs done. 70 for 3. 16 required from 36. It's now or never.
आपकी भी वॉइस आ रही है स्लो बोल रहे तो स्लो आ रही है आवाज़
स्लो मतलब इधर बात कर रहे हैं ना.
Back into attack.
इधर बात कर रहे हैं ना, वो आ रहा है. చెప్పు అయిపోయింది.
That's a wide delivery from Karim. I need to avoid this type of deliveries when especially need only 15 means. And wow, what I reckon is absolutely right. Manoj Kumar batted deeply and he get the rewards in a low chasing game. Just batted very sensibly, not taking any type of risks. Just go with the flow. Just gentle reminder, guys. Karim took 6 wickets in his last game. Now he's yet to take 1 wicket. There are a lot of chances, but in the end, not converted into any type of wickets. It's all about pressure, I can say. It's about creating pressures in low chasing games, especially when you are 2 down, 3 down. That a slow delivery into the pads. That's a single. No, no single there. That's a nice use appeal from the bowler. Karim takes the important wicket. As I said earlier, Karim is yet to take wicket, and now he delivered. What a man Karim is. He scored the runs with the bat, and he's taking wickets with the ball. Such a great all rounder. Such a great all rounder he is. 14 required out of 32. And just perished Manish Kumar. He done damage for P and team by facing 36 balls and and always and try to construct the innings, and he done with that. That's a comfortable chase for it going to be comfortable chase for MIM until unless a miracle going to happen. 14 runs required from 32 balls. Interesting 2 balls coming up in Karim's over. That's a nice delivery from Karim. I mean, it's what about Karim meant for. He's a man of big matches, big stage, big games. He always try to give 100% irrespective of the match, games, situation. We people we always use it to get inspired from Karim. Such a great man. In the gap, such a nice effort from the fielding unit, but in the end, single there. 15 overs done. It's 73 for 4. Need 13 required out of 30 balls. 5 overs to go. See the back with fourth over. So far, so good for MIM team. MIM required 13 from 30 deliveries. Required run rate is still 2.60. So they are not in a spot of bother. No need to take any type of risk. That's a wide delivery. 12 runs required. Another wide. Just he's targeting that stumps in the end. It's turning as whites. That's what he's aiming of, I reckon. 11 required out of 30. That's a nice single there. That's out. That's a run out. I mean, good wicket in the context of the game. Excellent bowling effort from Sidhu. That's nicely strike from the Sidhu. Still, still only 10 required from 28 balls. Half of the team are in hut. Interesting four balls coming up in this. See this fine over. That's a nice delivery. That's a nice stop from Naresh. Nine required from 27 balls. That's inside edge. No, that's a use appeal from the bowler. Umpire says no, and umpire saying it's an inside edge. Fielders discussing there is an LBW appeal, but umpire saying it's an pure inside edge. A little bit of disappointment from Sidhu.
होता है रिप्ले, नहीं इसमें नहीं होता रिप्ले, वो करना पड़ता है रिकॉर्ड, रिकॉर्ड करके रिप्ले करना
That's a delivery. What a delivery from the bow from the Sidhu. Stumps got shattered, and the batsman has no answers for that, and his only disbelief with his shot. I mean, what a style, what a good couple of wickets for PMPL team. I mean, it's a different context whether they're going to win or the lose, but they're going to enhance or boost their confidence for upcoming games. And much needed wickets for PMPL team. Still 4 wickets to go. We don't know what's going to happen. We all know for cricket where miracles can happen. There are 4 wickets to go. PMPL required and MIM required 9 runs from 25 balls. Surely an interesting context at the moment of the game. Still PMPL believe they are in the game. and another left-hander came to the party. Last ball in Sidhu's spell. What a spell it was! Just hitting line lines, hitting out the deck, got two important wickets, and the last ball coming up. That's a nicely defense from the batsman. And we need to appreciate that man Torres. What a man he is. In one side, in one end, he keep on taking singles, not going for any big risks. In the end, it's very nice for his MIM team. 16 hours done. It's 77 for 6. 4 hours to go. 9 runs, 9 runs required from 24 balls. Karim with his last over. Any one wicket or couple of wickets going to be game more fascinating. That's a nice stop from Brother Naresh. Only single there. I mean, PMPL need to be very smart with their field calculation because any type of singles surely they go surely not hurt MIM very much, and surely it going to hurt PMPL, especially when only 8 runs in the bank. That's a nice delivery from Karim. No run there. Required run rate is still about 2. That's a slower delivery. Only 1 run there. Nice effort from the fielding unit. 7 required from 21 balls. Last 3 balls coming up and Karim spell. One wicket that what PMPL aiming for. That's in the gap. Went for a 4. Only 3 required. Torres is excellent with his batting and bowling. He done such a great all-rounder performance for his team. Torres the man for his team. 3 runs required from 20 balls. That's a nice single there. 2 runs required from 20 balls. That's a full toss and gone for a 4 and comfortable win for MIM team. What a team effort from MIM team. They are clinical with their batting performance. They are clinical with bowling performance. They are absolutely and outstanding with their fielding performance too. They are right on the money from the ball one itself. They were not given any type of freebies or extras in their bowling. They took crucial wickets when the team needed the most, and in the end they deserve a win. And PMPL could have been a different game if they were more extra cautious with the bat, but in the end they need to be in losing side. And then it's a great context of the game. It's a nice game for the viewers, and in the end MIM won by 4 wickets after 17 overs and comfortable chase for them. And initially they bothered. They are in a spot of bother after crucial 2 wickets. But the man Manoj Kumar and Taras done a great job for his team. And we need to appreciate the PMPL team efforts. They never let the team down, especially when the score is even though less than 90. But they gave tough job to them. But in the end, one has to win. That is MIM here. And well done, MIM. Hearty congratulations to MIM for an absolutely comfortable win. And there are interesting two matches for PMPL team. They need to win. They need to win every game from here onwards.
Player of the match, Prasad.
The player of the match, Prasad. What a man he's. He done very good with the bowling. He bowled very good lines, tight lines. And PMPL could have been a different story if the top order would have been on the game. I mean, MIM strike the crucial times, and they got rid of the skipper and Naresh and when it crucial times. Overall, that's such a great team effort from MIM, and it's an amazing game. Signing off, myself, Mahendra Dilip Kumar, Mabu Sheikh Sharif, and cameraman Shahrukh. Bye bye. We'll get back to you with another PMPL game. Stay tuned until next Sunday. Bye bye. Take care.